This week we're going to start off with a little feeding time, just for fun, and then we're going to follow up with the second tank build. This time there's going to be a little bit more information on the process that I took. Sorry for that little glitch in the editing. Oh, that was yummy. You'll notice a little bit of movement top right. That's some frogs getting crickets over there. Down below, you're going to see a frog grab a cricket. And then we'll do a little bit of slow motion. Got it. Delicious. In case you're wondering, the crickets are white because they have calcium powder on them. These two are hanging out together. You might notice a cricket on the other side of the pond there. This frog's about to get it, or get one of them. And there it is. Hey, get off me, dude. I really enjoy that part, just that part where they aim. You can get so attentive and it's fun to watch. He's gonna jump and he's gonna have his legs spread from one tree to the other. There you go. Tons of fun to watch. So this is the construction of what we called Frog Mahal. The current tank is the Frogstine Chapel. I always like to try and give fun names. This is how it turned out. So this just to give you an idea of where it's going. Some creeping Jenny and some frog moss in there. A little bit of duckweed. So this is where it started out, and this is the foam. I cut up lots of little pieces individually. There's an example of one of the rocks. That was to create a small pond up top. That actually ended up coming out later on, didn't even get used. So that portion there is an important part. That's the water pumps up into that, fills up, and then goes over the waterfalls. There's the total layout. It looks like that's just about all of the design aspect of it. Right there, I ended up putting some rocks up to cover up where the waterfall portions come out. This is just a little test run of the waterfall. And there's actually going to be 2 waterfalls there. Again, this is just a test run to see how things were going. Worked out pretty good. And then I covered everything with mortar. There are a few places where I didn't put mortar on, but later they do get painted and protected, coated. Just more layers of mortar there. This is where the main waterfall comes down. On the right hand side, this kind of cascading waterfall. It just kind of falls over those rocks. You'll see more of that later. And then it just slides into the tank. I'm going to be making some minor modifications to it just to make the whole system work a little bit better. And then I'll probably be trying to sell the tank once it's rejuvenated. There's some paint test on there. More there. Kind of a final design. Up at the waterfall, there's kind of an open area there. I decided to build a small rock and add that to it. You'll see it here in a minute. But definitely looking good there. So that's the transformation. I was trying to give them a little bit of a cove, and they did actually sit in there a couple times, but it was a little too small. It ended up needing to be a little bit bigger. So there's the foam version of the rock added to the waterfall. Again, back into the tank. Just more paint, more modifications, and there's the rock done separately. Went backwards here a little bit, I apologize for that. Blue to make the water that flows through there look a little bit bluish. There's the rock added to the waterfall. Next week, I will show kind of the life that they led in this tank. Some of the fun feeding videos that we got. Also, pictures of frogs in certain areas of the tank, and also the stand that I put in. So one of the issues that I came across was this build tried to float, so I ended up having to build a roof that could hold it down. But anyhow, I hope you enjoyed it, and see you later.